Hello, Rangers supporters across the globe. It's time to bring you the latest from Ibrox. And if you've been keeping the faith in blue, you're in for a treat today. The energy around the club has been building steadily, and it feels like we're entering a period of real excitement on and off the pitch. There's a sense that the transfer window might finally deliver some key additions to Danny Roll's squad. Players who can step in immediately and lift the team as we chase our ambitions this season. It's not just talk either. The moves we're seeing are carefully calculated. The kind that have the potential to reshape our squad in a meaningful way. Supporters have been waiting for decisive action from the board and management, and it looks like the signals coming out of Ibrox are promising. Now, let's focus on one of the most talked about developments, Andreas Olsson's arrival. The Danish winger has agreed terms for a loan move to Rangers, and he's scheduled to travel to Scotland for a medical to finalize the deal. There's genuine excitement around this signing, not just because of what Olsson brings on the field, but also for the option to make the transfer permanent in the summer. That's a key factor for the club. We've seen in the past how loan deals, when executed well, can be hugely beneficial, especially when they involve players who have the talent and mentality to thrive under the right management. It feels like this could be one of those situations where the club's strategy matches perfectly with the player's ambition. Over the last few seasons, Rangers have had notable success with loan acquisitions. Players like Vasilov Cherny and Malik Tillman have contributed significantly in the same kind of attacking roles. And while circumstances didn't always allow permanent moves in the past, the current setup at Ibrox seems more capable of making it work this time around. The combination of a clear pathway for the player and the club's improved financial stability makes this arrangement attractive for all parties. With Olsson, it's about more than just a temporary boost. It's a calculated step to secure long-term talent while also addressing immediate squad needs. That's a smart move from the management and one that supporters can genuinely feel positive about. Reports from Denmark first confirmed the agreement, and although some details about the purchase option remain under negotiation, it's understood that the fee could be substantial but realistic. The intention is clear. Rangers want a player who can make an immediate impact. But there's also room to invest in the future if things go well. Fans can take comfort knowing that the club isn't rushing into anything haphazardly. There's a measured approach that has been lacking in previous windows. Seeing Olsson arrive at Ibrox, ready to embrace the challenge under Danny Roll, gives a real sense of optimism. He's a winger with pace, skill, and the potential to unlock defenses, and supporters are eager to see him in the blue shirt, contributing from day one. Meanwhile, the excitement doesn't stop with Olsson. There's also growing speculation around Dan Neil, a player who has impressed during his time at Sunderland and now finds himself on the fringes. Following their promotion to the Premier League, Rangers are reportedly moving quickly to secure his services. Recognizing the urgent need for midfield stability, Neil has the attributes that can bring composure, discipline, and tactical intelligence to the center of the park. Qualities that have been in short supply at times this season with the current squad. There have been moments of brilliance, but too often consistency has been an issue. Bringing in a player like Neil could not only strengthen the squad technically, but also inject leadership and confidence into the group. Neil's situation at Sunderland has made him a realistic target, with limited game time in the top flight and a contract running down towards the summer. The midfielder may be ready for a new challenge. Rangers' interest is reportedly serious, and the club appears determined to act before other potential suitors make their move. For fans, this news is tantalizing because it suggests the club is thinking strategically and isn't simply reacting to circumstances. It's a proactive approach, and in a window where every day counts, decisiveness is crucial. A player of Neil's profile could step straight into the squad and make an immediate impact, helping Danny Roll execute his game plan more effectively. Adding Olsson and potentially Neil represents a significant statement from Ibrox. It signals a commitment to building a squad capable of competing on multiple fronts. With a blend of immediate quality and longer-term planning, the buzz around the club has been palpable, with supporters on social media already discussing the implications of these deals and speculating about how the newcomers will fit into Roll's tactical system. The expectation is high, but there's reason for optimism. Both players bring different qualities, and if integrated well, they could transform key areas of the pitch, creating more balance, speed, and versatility off the pitch. The management has been active behind the scenes, ensuring that all aspects of the deals are carefully considered. The communication coming from Ibrox has been measured, but the underlying message is clear. The club is serious about strengthening the squad in a targeted and impactful way. For supporters, seeing that level of ambition is encouraging. The days of uncertainty and underwhelming transfers seem to be giving way to a more structured, purposeful approach, one that could pay dividends not just this season but in the years to come. Of course, the proof will be on the pitch, and fans will be eager to see Olsson and Neil take to the field. The Scottish Premiership is demanding, and the pressure on new signings is immediate. But there's a sense that both players have the mentality and experience to rise to the occasion. Olsson's performances in Denmark and at Club Brugge have shown he can handle high-pressure situations, while Neil's championship-winning pedigree demonstrates his ability to influence matches and provide leadership in the center of midfield. The combination of talent, ambition, and opportunity could make this a defining period for Rangers in the transfer market. As we watch these developments unfold, it's worth noting the growing anticipation among supporters. Conversations online reflect excitement, speculation, and hope that the club's approach will deliver tangible results. There's also a competitive element, as rival clubs observe these moves with interest. But it seems clear that Rangers are setting the agenda. Bringing in players of this caliber shows ambition and clarity of purpose, and it reinforces the message that Ibrox is serious about challenging for titles and establishing itself as a dominant force both domestically and in European competitions. As the January window rolls on, Rangers supporters are buzzing with anticipation over what could be another wave of decisive signings. While Andreas Olsson's arrival has dominated the headlines, the club's broader strategy is coming into focus. It's clear that Danny Röhl and the hierarchy at Ibrox are not simply filling gaps. They are reshaping the squad with an eye on both immediate performance and sustainable growth. The club's recruitment this season reflects a careful balance between talent with proven ability and players whose potential can be fully realized under the right coaching. Olsson is a perfect example of that approach, and if Dan Neil or other midfield reinforcements arrive, it could mark a turning point in how Rangers control matches. The midfield situation has been a talking point among fans for weeks, particularly with Mohamed Diamond showing flashes of brilliance, but struggling for consistent impact. Diamond has the technical quality to dictate play, yet there have been matches where his influence has waned under pressure. That inconsistency has made the hunt for someone like Neil more urgent, especially given the strategic importance of maintaining a solid base in the middle of the park. Rangers need a midfielder who can protect the backline, recycle possession efficiently, and allow creative players to thrive further up the pitch. Neil's championship experience has honed exactly those traits, making him a potentially perfect fit for Röhl's system. Looking beyond immediate reinforcements, there is also growing discussion about how Rangers might structure their squad for the future. The club has invested in a more methodical scouting system, combining analytics with traditional assessments to ensure that each signing is carefully vetted. That level of planning is particularly important when dealing with loan-to-buy deals like Olsson's, as it allows the club to assess long-term viability while still benefiting from immediate contributions on the pitch. For supporters, this represents a level of professionalism and foresight that has been refreshing, contrasting with previous transfer windows where decisions sometimes seemed reactionary or constrained by financial pressures. The excitement in Glasgow has been compounded by fan reactions on social media. Many supporters have already started imagining the combinations that Röhl could deploy with Olsson and potential midfield reinforcements in the team. The chatter reflects not only optimism but also a sense of accountability. Fans know that while the board and management are making moves, results on the pitch will ultimately define success. That dialogue between the club and supporters, even if indirect, adds a sense of immediacy to the transfer activity. Every update, every confirmed deal, sparks discussion and analysis that goes far beyond mere speculation. It's a reminder that Rangers are more than a club, they are a community, and the fans' passion is inseparable from the identity of the team. While the rivals are the most visible aspect of the window, there's also been attention on potential departures. Some fringe players have found their opportunities limited, and it's likely that Rangers will continue to evaluate the squad to ensure that everyone fits the tactical plan. This is not simply about making space. It's about maintaining competitive intensity and ensuring that those who remain can contribute fully to Röhl's system. Players on the periphery, while talented, may find themselves moving elsewhere to gain consistent minutes. and that in turn could create opportunities for emerging talent within the squad. This rotation and assessment process is vital for sustaining performance across multiple competitions. In addition to the transfer strategy, there's been speculation about the tactical adjustments Roll might implement with these new players. Olsson's pace and ability to stretch defenses open up different possibilities on the wings, potentially allowing for more dynamic attacking patterns. Meanwhile, a midfielder like Neil would offer composure and control, which could free up more creative players to operate with greater freedom higher up the pitch. These structural tweaks are subtle, but significant, affecting how Rangers press, transition, and maintain balance throughout matches. Supporters can expect the squad to look more versatile and resilient, particularly against teams that have previously exploited weaknesses in midfield or on the flanks. The broader context of Scottish football also adds weight to these signings. Celtic remain a formidable competitor, and any addition that strengthens Rangers' squad immediately influences the title race. European ambitions are equally important as Rangers aim to make a mark beyond domestic competition. The strategic recruitment reflects a recognition that every player matters, and the difference between a solid squad and a championship-winning one often comes down to depth, consistency, and the ability to integrate newcomers quickly. Olsson's loan move, with a potential permanent deal, and the pursuit of Neil, if successful, would represent significant steps in that direction off the pitch. There's also been increased media attention, not only on transfers but on the club's financial and operational strategy. Under the current regime, Rangers have more flexibility to invest wisely, without repeating past mistakes. Fans are watching closely, recognizing that calculated spending, combined with smart scouting and player development, can yield long-term stability. It's a period where optimism is justified. Yet the club must continue to act decisively to avoid losing targets to rival teams. Both in Scotland and across Europe, time is of the essence, and the coming weeks are likely to be crucial in shaping the squad for the remainder of the season. For supporters, all of this has created a palpable sense of anticipation. The narrative around the club is no longer just about waiting and hoping. It's about seeing tangible action and measured decisions that suggest a clear direction. Every confirmed arrival, every update on potential deals, reinforces the belief that Rangers are not just participating in the transfer window, they are competing actively, with an eye on both immediate results and future sustainability. The atmosphere around Ibrox reflects this balance of hope, scrutiny, and excitement. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. Whispers from the British media corridor are growing louder, and Sky Sports is at the center of a rumor that has reignited excitement among Rangers supporters. According to ongoing speculation, Ryan Kent could be on the verge of a sensational return to Ibrox, not merely as another attacking option, but as the unquestioned leader of the front line. While nothing has been officially announced, the tone of the reports suggests that internal discussions are more advanced than many would expect at this stage. Sources close to the situation describe Kent as a profile the club knows intimately, a winger whose pace, directness, and ability to destabilize defenses once defined Rangers' attacking identity. The rumor gaining traction is that a potential return would come with a clear role. Kent is the focal point of the attack, a player around whom the offensive structure would be rebuilt. This would mark a significant shift, signaling trust not only in his talent but also in his maturity and leadership. From a tactical perspective, insiders believe Rangers are searching for a figure capable of carrying responsibility in decisive moments. Kent's previous spell is remembered for explosive runs, big game personality, and an emotional connection with the fan base. Sky Sports reporting hints that these factors are central to the club's thinking, especially as Rangers look to reassert dominance and sharpen their attacking edge. Skeptics point to the risks of nostalgia-driven decisions, but proponents of the move argue that this would be less about the past and more about unfinished business. The idea circulating is that Kent returns not as a prospect, but as a statement signing, someone expected to set standards on and off the pitch until contracts are signed. It remains speculation, but the noise alone has already shifted the mood around the club. For now, Rangers fans are left watching closely, wondering if this rumor could soon transform into one of the most talked about returns in recent club history. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.